Hello Sagittarius, Moon Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Sag, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energies. With all that being said, Sag, let's get started. How does Sagittarius currently view this relationship? Okay, so we have the Judgment card, we do have the Two of Wands, and then we also have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. In regards to how you're currently viewing this relationship, Sag, I feel like there's something that you want to do, something that you know you really, really should do, but something is preventing you from doing whatever this thing is that you really, really want to do, or this thing that you know you really, really should do. I do want to look at the Two of Wands just to get a rough idea of what's going on here. Tell me more about the Two of Wands. Okay. Okay, so this thing that you want to do, it has a lot to do with walking away from a person. Whoever this person is, it's somebody who has shown you on several different occasions that they basically refuse to change. This is that type of person that turns around and tells you, I promise I'm going to change this time around. I promise, and then they don't. And then they don't. So either this person's resurfacing back up here for you, singing the same sad song. I promise this time around I'm going to change. I promise, I promise. Or, you know, this is somebody that you're still technically speaking with that has been showing you that they refuse to essentially change, and you're highly considering walking away. But if this is them resurfacing back up here for you, claiming that they've changed, I think that deep down inside, you know exactly what you should do, right? Which is not accept this person back into your life ever again. But let's look at them and see how they're currently viewing this relationship with you. How does this person currently view this relationship with Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, and Venus? Okay. We have, why does this person freaking remind me of the person in the Aquarius reading? I hope not, but it does kind of feel like that person that I was picking up in the Aquarius reading. Maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius, or maybe this human has Aquarius within their chart. You know what's interesting is that this is somebody who is very, very attached to you, very, very attached to you, and what they currently have with you. So much to the point where they never want to lose it. But it's weird because I feel this person puts themselves in predicament. As much as they don't want to lose you, they put themselves in predicaments to lose you. Doesn't really make logical sense, but oh my God, I feel like this is like the person that I was picking up on in the Aquarius reading. It's like it doesn't make logical sense. It's like they don't want to lose you, but they put themselves in predicaments to lose you. They don't want to be without you, but it kind of looks like this person has been pushing you far, 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 far away. Like I said, Aquarius, this could be somebody who's resurfacing back up here for you, and it's somebody that you gave chance after chance after chance to, and here they are, you know, wanting you back because they don't want to lose you, even though they put themselves in many predicaments to lose you. But then there's that. Now, this could definitely represent somebody that you're still with, and you're kind of like contemplating, should I stay or should I go? Should I just give up and walk away? So how, like I said, how it resonates with you in your particular situation, but how does Sag feel? Yeah. For those of you where this person's resurfacing back up here for you, trying to get you back while singing the same sad song they've been singing to you for quite some time now, it has you essentially feeling like accepting this person back into your life is just simply not a good idea. You know, I think that you kind of know if you were to accept this person back into your life all over again, exactly what's going to happen before it actually does happen. You are the intuitive fire sign, so trust your intuition when it comes down to what you're sensing and feeling in reference to what's going to end up happening if you do accept this person back into your life. It's going to be a bunch of things that you don't want to deal with, a bunch of things that you don't want to tolerate, okay? Now, for those of you who are still technically speaking with this person on a soul level as well as on an intuitive level, you don't really see this improving. You don't really see this, you know, getting better, which is prompting you to feel like it's time. It's time to walk away from this person. It's time to let this go. How does this person currently feel about this relationship. Yep. You should watch the Aquarius reading that I just uploaded. In regards to how this person's currently feeling, for those of you who are still, with this person, okay? I don't think that this person's consciously aware. I don't think this person's consciously aware that they've been pushing you away. I don't think this person's consciously aware that they have been giving you reasons to cut them out of your life. I don't think this person's consciously aware. I don't. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Ace of Cups, and then we also have the Ten of Cups. Two very contradicting energies here, so just roll with me for a moment here, okay? Oh my goodness, this person reminds me of the person in the Aquarius reading. I was really hoping that I wouldn't pick up on that energy again, but whatever. It is true, because I'm not going to take it away from them. It is true that they're very attached to you and what they currently have with you and what they could also see themselves having with you in the future. It is true that they perceive you to be perfect for them. It is true, that they don't ever want to essentially be without you. All of these things are very, very true. I'm not going to take that away from them. However, as much as they don't want to lose you in their relationship with you, as much as they view you as somebody who's perfect for them, they put themselves in predicaments to lose you. They push you away by their actions and their behavior, not following through on their promises time and time again. Now, none of this makes logical sense to me, and honestly, I'm not going to bother to try to understand because none of this makes sense, okay? Like I said in the Aquarius reading, this doesn't make fucking sense, okay? It doesn't make sense. If you don't want to lose someone, you don't put yourself in that predicament to lose them. You just don't. But this is that type of person that does. And to be honest, I just kind of feel like it's one of those things where it's like this person legit doesn't know any better. They just don't know any better. They just don't. They just don't know any better. So then there's that. There also too, it's like for those of you who are still technically speaking with this person, I feel like this person can sense and feel like something's coming. Like something's about to happen. This person might think that it's like a big fight / argument between the two of you, but it's going to be far worse than that. It's going to be a whole breakup because it's coming. And at the end, they don't know that a breakup is coming. They just kind of sense and feel that something is going to end up happening. And they're leaning far more towards like a really big fight / argument that the two of you will eventually like move past. But it feels worse than a fight / argument. It feels like a whole breakup. Which is something that, they hope is not going to end up happening as far as like a breakup is concerned, because I could tell that, losing you is not something that they want to go through and or experience. But for those of you where you already, ended your relationship, with this person, they're just coming back, because they want to get back with you and will go their way back into your life all over again. I just kind of feel like when it comes down to this person, like they know that they had a really, really good thing. They know that they had a really, really good thing. And they just simply want it back. But the issue that I'm having here with this person is that I feel like this person is super clueless as to where they went wrong in this marriage and a relationship. And that's the issue that I'm having here with this person. Because if you can't see where you go wrong in a particular situation, you're bound to do it again. You're bound to do it again. If you don't see the wrong in the shit you do, you're going to turn around and you're going to do it again. That's the issue that I'm having here with this person. Because I feel like this person, it's like, the moment that they lost you, they were very hurt and devastated, but also very confused. Like, I just don't understand how it got this bad. And it's just like, well, what the hell do you mean? What do you mean? I feel like this person lacks common sense. I guess common sense is not that freaking common, but, this is kind of like the epitome, right? Of this person turning around and lying to you. Now you don't trust them. And now they're looking at you like you got 10 heads. Like, but why don't you trust me, Sag? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Like, and it's because you gave them reasons not to. That's how this works. You know, when you lie to a person, it's going to make that person question everything that comes out of your mouth. That's what's happening here. But to them, it's like, I just don't get it. I just don't understand. Like, what did I do? Like, and it's just like, I'm okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. For those of you who are still technically speaking with this individual, I do see you finding comfort, right? In the simple fact that you tried, right? You try to make your marriage and a relationship with this person work, but no matter how hard you tried, you know, to make your marriage and a relationship work, it's just not working. And I see you moving into a place of acceptance of that it's just not working. It's time to get up and walk away. And that's exactly what I see you doing. Okay. For those of you who have already walked away from this relationship, you know, it's like before you open that door, you know, back up, you're really thinking long and hard about whether or not you should. And you're spending a lot of time reflecting back on your life with this person, your relationship with them, and how hard you tried to make the marriage and a relationship work. And it never worked in the end. It never improved. And you're moving into a place of acceptance that it's never going to get better. It's never going to improve between the two of you. So instead of you opening that door back up, you're choosing to keep it shut. Which, by the way, with Temperance coming out here, that's kind of like the epitome of like the universe giving you a thumbs up. You know, it's like the universe is in agreement with this decision of yours. What actions will this person take? Ooh. Let me grab the World that fell. 1 second. And we're back. So we have the World that came out. We got the 9 of Wands. And then we also have the Page of Cups. For those of you who are still technically speaking with this person, in the future, in the near future at that, I do see you finding the strength and the courage within yourself to just get up and walk away. Because at the end of the day, you know that you tried, right, to make this marriage and a relationship work, and it just simply wasn't working. With the World to the Page of Cups, the 9 of Wands coming out here, interesting enough, I do see this person allowing you to close a cycle out here between the two. Your person, I tell you what, your person is just, they're different. This is like a whole nother breed. They don't want to lose you, but they put themselves in predicaments to lose you. They don't want to lose you, but they're letting you walk right out of their life. I'm done. I'm not doing this. I hope that I don't pick up on this person's energy no more, because I can't take it. I can't take it. Anyways, with the Page of Cups, the 9 of Wands coming out here, like this person might apologize to you or tell you something along the lines of like, I really did try, you know, to make this marriage and a relationship work. Okay, you know, it kind of looks like they tried to push you away. It kind of looks like they tried to give you 99 reasons to walk away, but they might hit you with the, you know, Sag, I really did try, you know. I really did try to make the marriage work. I really did try to make the relationship work. And, you know, I'm so sorry that I'm just sorry that, you know, I had to end this way. Child, just walk away from this fool. Anyways. For those of you who are not with this individual anymore, this person might say, you know, this person might apologize to you for certain things that they put you through. This person might even go as far as to essentially tell you that they've changed and, you know, they're willing to do whatever it takes to make this relationship work, yada, yada, yada. I just don't see you buying what this person's selling. I think that you already know how this is going to play out if you accept this person back into your life. I think that you already know. You're the intuitive fire sign. Always remember that. Your intuition is telling you everything that you need to know when it comes down to this person. You know if you take this person back, it's only a matter of time before shit hits the fan and things go south. You already know. You already know. You already know. So with that being said, I mean, they can try their hardest to get you back and apologize. And I mean, the list goes on and on and on, but it kind of looks like they have no choice but to accept the fact that it's over, regardless if they like it or not, regardless if they're sorry or not, regardless if they're willing to put in the extra hard work to get you back. It's a wrap. Okay? So with that being said, that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.